Welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia Wilmsen. I'm a mindset and life coach for successful entrepreneurs and C-suite leaders. And on this channel, I teach all the things about mindset, manifestation, conscious creation, business growth, and whatever you want to basically create in your life as a person who's on that level. Okay, cool. So today's video is basically a follow-up on the video I did the day before, where I talked about aligned action and taking inspired action. And today I want to answer the question, inspired action, can it also be like not nice? Is it always like fluffy and nice and you will enjoy everything you're doing and it's like, oh my God, I'm living on cloud 7 and life is so beautiful and I'm in paradise and yada 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 yada. So is aligned action always feeling like that? And I have a clear answer. Obviously, I teach my opinion and my experiences and the experiences from my clients here on the channel. So you will always get my perspectives. So my perspective is, no, it does not need to be nice and fluffy. The action that you're taking can also be challenging. Why is that the case? Because I said one of the fundamentals or the basics of aligned and inspired action is basically connecting with a higher version of you, the next level version of you, the person who has. I explained before in one of the videos, we are source. Everyone is source. You have source energy and in you, there is a part of you that is consciousness. Or not a part of you, you are consciousness. Your consciousness inhabiting a human body and driving around in this human flesh body, so to say. However, the basis is consciousness. The basis is conscious awareness. That's it. Other people say light. There are like a whole spiritual tradition over thousands and thousands of years contemplating all of that. So you can definitely check that out if you're interested in that. I teach it more from a practical approach here. So what to do with that basically. So your consciousness. So you as source, you now from source mind, you decide, I want to experience this and that, business growth, better relationship with my wife or my husband, whatever, you know, like my desire is this and that. Then your human body, who experiences everything through their 5 senses, you know, will go into like, but how do I do that? How is this going to happen? And again, you connecting with that version of you who already has that, who already lives in that amazing relationship, who already has this level of business growth and career growth, will show up in a different way than you at the moment where you're lacking that. You're not having that yet. So you're human, so cute, basically lives in the state of desiring and not in the state of having. So you coming from the place of consciousness have to shift into the place of having. I have it already. And from that place, what are the actions I'm going to take? And these actions can involve things that are not nice for the human in you, that will feel very stretchy, that will go against your old programming, because your human basically was programmed for all of your life, specifically the first 7 years of your life in childhood, you were programmed a certain way. This is how things happen. And then you evolve with that programming. And now you have found me, for example, you're stepping into conscious creation, into manifestation, into mindset work. And you figure out like, oh my God, I want something else. And I'm actually the creator of my reality. I'm source. I can change things. But your human is still this small version of you, still this programmed version of you, who will freak out, who wants safety and comfort and wants to stay put where you are at the moment. It doesn't want to go and explore new horizons. It doesn't want to go out there and explore the unknown. It wants to stay put. So this programming, what I also call resistance, will always try to bring you back down to where you are at the moment. So you having all these intuitive ideas, I want to go there, I want to do that, will or can feel stretchy for your human, can feel stretchy for your human body or your human mind, so to say. And this is where you have to lean into trust and into surrender and almost go the extra mile. Let go of control, let go of this logical part of your brain of like, I want to control things. And I will speak about why we even have this controlling energy and logical mind in us, because specifically the high achievers I work with, there is a reason why they develop this so much. There will be a different video for that. So you will have to let go of that control. This like, I have to do it this way and it cannot go like, no, it can't be so good. I can't take this action. This is crazy. So your human will revolt most probably, especially in the beginning when you're starting that work. It will be like, no, we are not going to do this. So it can feel stretchy. It can feel like, oh, wow, I had this amazing ideas. And then all these thoughts pop in like, oh, you can't do that. That's not good. You're not good enough. And you will have to take a leap of faith almost and say like, we are going to do that. So this is one reason why it can feel stretchy. Another reason why it can feel stretchy is because you will be called to also do things that are uncomfortable. So sometimes aligned action doesn't show up as inspired, amazing, like beautiful paradise version or I'm sorry, paradise vision or something like that. It can show up as a very physical experience of, I don't want that anymore, what I'm experiencing. Even that, or that can be very powerful, a very powerful call into intuitive action. Just the knowingness, I am done with that. I don't want this anymore. Take this away from me. I don't want this anymore. It's not a nice place to be in that moment. It feels very uncomfortable. It feels threatening because you don't know what comes next. And this is, for example, when I look back into my life, I have taken some of the biggest steps in my life coming from that place. It was, I can't do this anymore. I ended relationships. I moved countries. I let go of childhood programming and like my cult upbringing. It was, I'm done with that. I can't do that anymore. I didn't know what the next step was. I just knew this has to end. I can't take this anymore. I can't stay here anymore. And then there was a time of confusion and chaos. I knew it was coming from almost like a higher mind of myself. It didn't, but it showed up in a way of being very uncomfortable in my current circumstances. And then I had to take the leap of faith. I had to trust that I was called to something bigger and something else. And when I surrendered to that, it started showing up step for step. It became clearer. I, of course, did other things. I worked with affirmations and with different mindset techniques to bring this up, like what is my next step? Or, to let myself be guided into that direction. The clarity started showing up. The energy started showing up. The new vision started showing up. But it didn't start there. It didn't come with a gigantic, amazing, big vision. It came with a physical feeling of, I can't take this anymore. I have to leave this situation. I need something else. This is not it anymore. So please don't confuse taking aligned and inspired action just with fluffy and hippie and beautiful and nice feelings. No, it can show up as a powerful call to action of, I'm done with this old story. I'm letting go of that. I'm stepping into a place of confusion and chaos because I don't know what is next. I trust that it will show up, and of course it will, and then the new can emerge. But if you stay and don't do this intuitive step of, stepping out of these old circumstances, this is where suffering is created. If you stay put, because your logical mind tells you, no, you can't go there, just endure, just be happy that you're alive, just stay there, or whatever, this is safe. It feels horrible, but this is safe. This is the comfort. That's the known. That's the past, what you've always had. So stay there. If you listen to that voice, you're creating suffering. And if you, in that moment, take a leap of faith again and trust and know that the knowingness will come, or not the knowingness, you have the knowingness of the ideas will come, and the vision will show itself, and the what will show up, and the how, even the what will show up, and the how will show up. This can happen in a very short time frame. In the beginning, this took me months and years. Now I'm down to about a week, 4 or 5 days, where I can, when I'm taking life-changing decisions. So the time frame goes down. The more you do this work, the quicker and the easier it's happening. And now I trust fully that the next will show up, so I don't go into like chaotic inner turmoil anymore, so to say. So if you have any questions about that, put it into the comments. I'm happy to create more videos on that topic because it is so important, specifically for high achievers, for high performers, to learn the differences of navigating action, how to take action, which action. So if you want quantum leaps, if you really want a life beyond your wildest dreams, you will have to start navigating your reality differently. You will have to make shifts. If you want support, one-to-one mentoring, or my mastermind for beautiful people like you, high achievers, mingle with other high achievers who want to open their minds to doing things differently and starting to apply also manifestation and mindset techniques and not just the logical strategy piece of their life and business, then you're in the right place. I don't know of any place of like masterminds that include that. I have been in many, many, many masterminds, high-level masterminds, and I have never found one that includes all of these pieces that the Expansion Masterminds includes. So reach out to me, let's talk and see what is necessary and helpful for you. And if you're just happy with my videos here, totally fine. You don't need to sign up for anything. This is just for all the people who want more support and who want the feeling of community, who want to go the path with other people, who don't want to do it by themselves, who want to basically level up and find people who are living life from these perspectives as well, and who are already on like this high level, and they just want to exchange and like views and perspective with others. And as I said, live life and do business on that level and find others who are doing the same. So if that is you, the mastermind is for you, or also my one-to-one, because as my one-to-one client, you get access to the mastermind. So I'm very excited to see who you are and talk to you and see what you need and what you desire. Okay, like, comment, share, you know it. If you want me to talk about specific things, put it into the comments. If you have questions, put it into the comments and I'll take you up on these questions and record videos specifically for these questions. Okay, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Make it the best day of your life and speak to you soon.